On October 26, 1991, Joey Biggs wanted to do something special for his 27th birthday. So he invited a group of close friends to go water skiing at a lake near their home in North Little Rock, Arkansas. But what should have been a celebration to remember turned into a day they would all prefer to forget.
We had a birthday party that we was going to throw for him that night.
Pooh Bear Winchester had been best friends with Joey for 14 years.
He was like me and my shadow, you know. When you seen me, you seen Joey.
Steve Roberts was the most experienced kneeboarder of the four friends.
It's a lot of fun, jumping the wake and just trying different tricks and stuff.
You can get in what they call a slingshot, jump outside the wake, and you automatically double the speed of what the boat is doing. If the boat's doing 25, you're doing 50. It can be very dangerous. It was getting late, and we were about ready to go. But Joey said, well, you know, we'll ride in. We'll make the last lap.
I've been kneeboarding a lot longer than Joey. He was just getting to the point of being able to jump the wake and slingshot. I noticed, man, we're going pretty fast into this corner.
When he hit the second tree, it's like a baseball bat hitting a ball. Correct. I mean, it's just like it just tore him limb to limb.
I was hollering and he wasn't responding. You're not supposed to move him, but I had to get his face out of the water. His eyes was in the back of his head and he wasn't breathing. It was a scary thought, thinking one of your close friends was gonna die.
Kevin Wood immediately called for help on his cellular phone.
There was a lot of things running through my head, whether it was my fault or not, being the driver.
Come on, Joey!
You could tell he was broke all over. Instant swelling in the arms and legs. They doubled in size within 2 minutes.
Come on, Joey!
And I pressed on his jaws, and when he just shot water out of his nose and mouth. And went to gargling on me, just...
Come on, breathe, Joey!
He didn't realize how bad he was busted up. He just knew he had a birthday party to go to, and he was wanting to go to it. But when he seen his arms, he just went hysterical.
5,000 Skyline.
We shouldn't have been trying to ski so close to the bank. We knew better. We knew the lake was dangerous, but we didn't ever think nothing would happen, especially not just like that quick and that serious.
Within 5 minutes, a Metropolitan EMS unit arrived, including paramedic Jeff Pace.
I've never seen anybody that had that many bones broken. I was worried about having a head injury. I was worried about him having a fractured neck or a back. But I thought his time was real close to being up.
Should be okay?
I know him like a brother. He knows me like a brother. You sit there and see one of your best friends scream bloody murder. It's hard on you, you know.
He didn't have a drop of blood on him. But I was worried about all his internal bleeding. We wanted to get him into the hospital as quick as we could, because there was not a whole lot we could really do for him.
All right.
27-year-old Joey Biggs was taken to University of Arkansas Medical Center, where he was examined by trauma surgeon Lon Bitzer.
Is a 27-year-old male involved in a boating accident?
When I first saw Joey, I thought that he was going to die. But we were having trouble keeping his blood pressure up.
You want her to hang blood now?
We were pouring blood into him as fast as it was leaking out, and we had not been able to stop his bleeding.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Connie, please call and give us some more blood.
He's undoubtedly one of the worst cases I've had since I've been down here.
Joey was rushed into surgery.
After operating on his abdomen and not finding any source of bleeding there, I told his family there was a very good chance that he wouldn't survive this despite all our efforts.
Joey's family and friends, including his sister Sarah Mathis, waited to hear any hopeful news.
As the night went on, it kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. That's when I knew that he may not make it. And it scared me because I love my brother.
The first night we was there, he used 30 units of blood, not counting platelets and plasma. He liked to die on us 3 times.
After returning Joey to surgery one more time, they were finally able to slow the bleeding.
They come out and told us that they've done everything they could do, and it's up to Joey. It's going to be up to him if he's going to pull himself through this.
Hey, buddy.
The best part was when he opened his eyes and I knew he could hear me, and he knew we were there.
That's getting straighter.
After 4 months in the hospital, Joey was transferred to Baptist Rehabilitation Institute. Physical therapist Jeff Dobbins took over his care.
Let it relax. It was just amazing how many injuries that he'd had. In fact, it took 10 months to get his legs to where he could bend and straighten them effectively.
For a long time, I didn't want to live, but my sister and all my close friends gave me a lot of love. All of them really pulled me through this. So got a little wind, okay. That's it. That's a 300-yarder.
He's doing great. He's working out, going places. He's back to normal. Being a pest.
That's it. Joey wins $5,000. Sarah had to give me shots every day and push me when I didn't want to do anything and call me bad names and all of it. She's more than my sister. She's everything to me. She's everything to me.
When you're that age, in your 20s, I think you think you're invincible and nothing's going to happen to you.
That's it.
Joey's grown up a lot. I think it's made him more mature, and it's brought me and Joey closer together. And I tell him I love him every day.
My accident brought us together like brothers. If they didn't do their part, I may not be here today.
The first time I seen him get out of his wheelchair, I wanted to cry. But I can smile, too, you know, because I seen where he come from, and I seen what he went through. And I'm proud of him. I'm really proud of him.
I feel good about myself now. I have my days when I can tell you when it's going to rain. I'm a pretty good weatherman now, but I'm glad to be here.
Not really.
Next.
When I first saw the baby, it just didn't look real at all. To take this little child in my hands, I've never held a